What's up, guys? Good to see you here on the Mr.DiGG channel. Got a very cool video for you coming today. So look at this beast behind me. So we've got our buddies from Ireland and Commonwealth Company out here demoing a Terracon Maverick 224. So this is the soil blending machine. If you've seen any of the videos in the past, you know we've been using a loader to mix our compost, pine nuggets, and sand together. It's been very tedious. We're selling a lot of this stuff right now, thank goodness. But it's just taking so long to mix the materials up, so they're gonna demo this soil mixing machine. I am super excited to show you guys this. So what we got here is two hoppers, approximately 10 yards on this Maverick 224. We're gonna put our compost and sand in one, I believe, and our pine bark nuggets in the other. It's got an auger. We'll climb up there in a minute and take a look at it, but it's gonna blend it together. It's got weights for each one. It's just because this is gonna make life a whole lot easier. And so here's my new friend, Ian, my Irish buddy. Yeah. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for coming out and bringing
this. For having us.
We are super excited about this, man. So you were telling me a while ago a few features of this machine. So we got two hoppers. Now we can blend either by eye or by weight. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So I mean, there's two different programs we can use. We can either run the hopper belts at two specific speeds. So a ratio, if you want to do a 3-to-1 ratio, say you just have this belt running 30% faster than the other belt.
Gotcha.
So that's good for eyeing up different materials. You can change it on the fly as you're running.
Nice.
But there's also a more specific way of doing it where we can actually weigh both materials in each hopper. So your main belt in the middle here, when we're running, there's a weigh scale on this.
Okay.
We'll run one hopper.
So it's a belt scale.
It's a belt scale,
yeah.
Okay. So we'll run one hopper, material will fall onto this belt, and then it will weigh it as it goes. So, you know, different materials, different densities,
right?
Whether they're
moisture
wet, dry,
content, all that good stuff, yeah.
So we can do it by weights. Then it'll weigh each material in each separate hopper, and then it'll be a more scientific, if you want to call it,
dialed in, precise mix. Yeah. And also you were saying that if one hopper runs out, it automatically stops.
Correct.
So you're not just mixing nothing.
Exactly. So there's a sensor at the front of each hopper with a flap on it.
Yep.
So when that flap comes down, if it runs out of material, it'll sense that. It'll shut the machine off and it'll have a buzzer, just to let the operator know,
hey, one bin is dry.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Well, I can't wait to get this thing fired up, get her dialed in, and let's mix up. So we call our product the good stuff.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Yeah, you got to have the good stuff. So that's our compost, aged pine bark, and sand mixture for potting mix. So I'm excited to see this beast work.
Yeah, well, let's get some of the good stuff made then.
Let's do it to it.
You know, here's your two separate modes. You've got an automatic and a manual mode. So manual mode, you can literally just change your percentage speeds on the belt. Okay. If you come back out of here, you can go into an automatic mode where that will change the belt speed itself depending on the weights. You can also have different mixes saved. So, you know, if you're running 3 or 4 different materials, you know, you have a different ratio, you can have these saved, different programs.
Oh, that'd be beautiful, because the other thing we mix up is our top dressing blend. And that's our finely screened compost and sand at a 30 to 70% ratio. 70 sand, 30% compost. So that would be nice to be able to save it in there. You're gonna make top dressing, you just come hit that button and...
Exactly, it makes it a little bit easier for the operator, takes some of the guesswork out. He just comes and selects whether it's program 1, 2 or 3, and then he can work away.
Kieran's mash.
Kieran's mash.
Kieran's mash. Sorry about my Irish accent.
No, you're okay.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is gonna save us so much time. So we're not buying this just yet. We're just gonna demo it and check it out and see how it does for us, but anything's better than the way we've been doing it. And we're gonna use the Volvo 180. We still got this one on demo, and that is a heck of a loader so far. Got it figured out, Mr. Keelan?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, check that out. Tighten the belt up and everything. That's slick, man. So Ian, you can adjust this bar right here to get you a little bit more stacking height, but you could do like you were saying and go right into a stacking conveyor. And then what will that do for you?
So if you run your material from this belt on the 60 foot, 80 foot, even 100 foot track conveyor, you know, you're going to get that drop as well from the top
top section of the tractor conveyor straight down onto the ground, and that's also going to help with your mix.
Give you an even better blend.
Yeah.
Look, can we climb up on here and look at the internal workings first? All right, let's check this bad boy out. So you got an auger. That's your mixing auger. Explain this to me.
This is your mixing auger, yes, on the left-hand side. So that's going to spin as the machine's running, and it's going to kick your material into your other material. So this shaft will be offset. We'll put it in underneath whatever is the most heavier or denser material.
Yeah.
When the material hits that mixing shaft, it'll kick it at about 90 degrees and throw it directly into your other material, and that's where you're getting that
that's where you're getting the good blend.
Yep.
I got you. Very cool. So we'll put our heavier material, which is going to be our compost, in this bin, and then our pine bark in this one. Then we're going to figure out, we mix a small amount of sand with our material too, so we're just going to have to play with it a little bit and figure out how to get the sand incorporated into the three mixture blends. Oh, I got you. So you can move the whole dang hopper. That is cool. Check that out. So that, if you have to replace those teeth, I guess that's what you call them, or paddles, makes it a lot easier to do, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If you ever need to replace that, you can also get a different type of paddle that maybe a little bit more aggressive on the material, depending on what exactly you're blending.
Yeah. Let's blend some stuff together, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
And so what we're going to put in right now is our 3/8 screen compost. You see it coming out of the edge stacker, or the edge trommel over there. So that is fresh compost, already been cooked in the windrows. That is where you get all your nutrients from for this soil blend. Oh, 180, almost too big to fit in our bin over here. That's about 3/4 of a bucket. So we want a half a scoop. That's probably good. About a half a bucket, wouldn't you say? Uh-oh. There's Brandon hit our wall there a little bit. Sorry, Volvo. Okay, so we got compost and sand and this hopper over here. Wood chips go over yonder. And then we're gonna blend them together. All right, Ian, I believe we got her filled up, buddy.
Yeah, we're ready to fire it up. So.
All right, so what you gonna run it on as far as percentages first?
Well, we're gonna run it on a 2-to-1 ratio. So I have the bin set up here, fast speed. So you'll see the first bin's 80%, second bin's 40%. So that's gonna give us that 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. I'm gonna run it in manual mode for now until we get it dialed in. So as simple as hitting manual mode, start with your output belt first.
Yep.
Back. I'll put our auger on, which is the second button. Okay. Crank our engine speed up.
Oh yeah, it's mixing now, buddy. Hey, that's easier than with a loader, ain't it?
Way easier.
Nice. Heck yeah, boy, look at that blend. That is beautiful. Throwing the material out. Dude, that's quick, man. That's fast. So how many tons will this thing do?
It's down for 900 tons an hour, but if you're mixing something at 900 tons an hour, the mix, it ain't gonna be a good mix.
Right.
That's just
slow it down and mix it right.
Yeah, get your what you're like. I like to, like if I'm running it and it's my job, I run it at probably 250.
Okay, that's plenty.
Yeah, compared to what you're doing right now, the guy said you were like 100 yards a day or something.
Yeah,
so,
it's slow.
like,
we're slow.
Even 250 an hour is probably.
Oh man, that's exponential for us. Yeah.
Like,
wow.
Right now, these are up, like it's not coming out. These are making it quick enough for it to go out.
Right.
So, like, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to tone it down, 200 an hour. Go to 200.
I love it, man. That is so cool.
If you get a chance, you guys fill it out. It's like a cost reduction sheet.
Yeah.
So Seamus is the owner of the company. He'll sit down for a while and go through what you're doing, like how much you're using per gallon, how much it's costing you on your loaders.
That'd probably be scary to see.
Compared to this, he says the customers, the scary difference.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How cheap it is after you purchase it.
Yeah.
But how long would it take you to mix that with the 2 loaders? Just come out?
That right there, you know, you're looking at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
At least. You got to get all the materials, put them together. You have to flip the pile a couple of times. And then you always get contamination because you're trying to get every last bit.
Yeah.
Then you're scooping topsoil and dirt material.
The game changer with this is it can be a one-man operation.
Yeah.
That's why I said if you tune it into your driver, like it notifies him when it's empty.
Right. Yeah. We need to get us a stacker around here, man. I didn't expect that kind of output. And then like Ian was saying, you know, with the stacker too, you're going to get even better blending. Yeah. As it makes that, you know, 80 foot fall. Brandon, we need us a stacker around here, bro. That's beautiful though, man. It's so fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's real fast.
Yeah, this thing's rated for 800-900 tons per hour.
That's what that was what Keelan was saying. That's crazy.
If you can keep up with 800-900 tons an hour, wherever you are, that you are.
We need 2 loaders around here. Yeah. Instead of bringing a radial stacker around, we're just going to move the machine. That thing is throwing out some material real fast. And if you saw one hopper ran empty, that's because we're running it on manual mode. So until we kind of figure out how many buckets of what to put in here, we'll keep it on manual so we can control it. And then maybe get it to where we can set it on automatic. That way if a hopper does run out, it'll quit. Nicely done, my friend.
All right, so that should be half of our mixture that we used to do.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
See how this mixes. If that works, we'll run it.
Duplicate.
Yep.
Now we slowed it down a little bit, changed some speeds of each hopper. I think we're getting a much nicer blend on this run. So we're going to try some top dressing blend now. So this is going to be our sand that's washed and screened, as well as our finely screened compost. Brandon's bringing some sand right now on the 180. We made a couple of piles of the good stuff in short order. I don't know, guys, we might have to keep this thing, just especially if y'all saw the videos of me up here on the loader. I'm not the fastest, and man, it really takes some time to mix this stuff up manually. This should be a lot easier material to dial into, since we literally only have 2 products. We have sand and compost, whereas right here we were blending 3 materials together at one time. This one should be a lot easier to dial in now, since we're just using two products. Yeah.
Saying about 70-30 on this one.
Isn't that right? 70-30? 70 sand, 30 compost?
Yes.
Okay. So theoretically you should just be able to set, you know, one hopper at 70% and one at 30 at the speed.
Exactly, yep. That's okay. It.
Ready to rock? Oh. Make it happen, Captain. Thing is fast. Golly, we gotta get us a super stacker around here. That thing is so quick. Yeah, it's amazing. There's probably 2 tons there right now. So we sell this for around $60 per yard, which is a little bit over a ton. So that is some real impressive stuff right there. Literally money coming off the belt, already pre-mixed, ready to rock. The other thing that's gonna be good about this too is as we're loading it or moving it around, it's gonna mix it even more. But that right there is a beautiful thing. All right, so I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the alarm just went off. So one of the hoppers is empty. So Brandon's really gonna have to keep up to keep this thing fed because she's hungry and going through some material in quick order. So as soon as he gets that hopper full, the machine knows it's got material and it starts blending and sending. Oh, Brandon's having to hustle. She's hungry. So Ian, you can actually adjust the speed of that auger right there.
Yep, there's a speed control valve on the hydraulics inside the engine cabinet.
Yeah.
And that will adjust your speed of the auger.
Okay, so we just sped it up a little bit. We slowed the belts down.
Yeah.
Sped the auger up to get us a little better blend.
To get it a little bit better.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, she's really spinning now. You can see it up in there. What they call her tail. Probably gonna stand back a little bit because it kind of slings stuff out of there. Let's just blend our sand and compost together a little bit better. That's looking really good. Look how quickly it's sucking that sand down. I mean, this machine doesn't play around at all. In fact, it's almost all the way up to the belt again. Brandon's gonna have to come around here and move the stockpile. That's looking good, man. I like that. And it's so dang fast, man. Almost makes me angry all the hours I spent up here just mixing with the loader. What do you think, Mark? Go sell more top dressing mix now.
Buy that thing first.
Yeah, this machine will keep a loader operator busy. I am just blown away by the speed it runs through material. It's a lot faster than me, ain't it? I think we got this thing dialed in. That looks great, man.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah, we just lowered the signs because the sign's a lot later, so it goes a lot quicker. So we lowered the sign.
The sign?
Sand. Sand. Gotta get the sand.
Yeah, that looks great, man. This is an awesome machine. I love it, dude. God, just the amount of time it's gonna save us is crazy. Well, we have obviously moved, guys, and now we're over here. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the radial stacker and go right into the bin with some good stuff. I'm excited to see how this works out. That fall is gonna give you some better, even a lot better mixing. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is what I wanted to see all day. Go ahead and fill our bin up, cover up our water too, but go ahead and get this bin full. And then we don't have to worry about having to work after hours to mix up some of the good stuff. So we'll have some stockpiled, ready to go when the orders come in, put it on a truck, ship it out. Let's see what she does after hitting the stacker. I think it's gonna do the trick, Brandon. We're about to find out in a couple seconds. Oh yeah, it's got to help. With that big long drop, that's gonna blend everything together real nice. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know, guys. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think we need to keep it. But if you want more information or if you want to rent any of their machines, go to commonwealthequipment.com. Gentlemen, that's working out beautiful. Mr. Keelan, Mr. Ian, thank you so much for you guys, for your time coming down here, explaining the machine to us. And I don't know, we may have to keep this one.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Guys, y'all do me a favor, hit like on this video if you don't mind. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next video.